Welcome back to Locally Hosted.
I'm Alex.
And I'm Sam. For anyone new, this show runs entirely on local hardware.
No Cloud APIs.
Just a DGX Spark in Ryan Storrent's office.
Ryan handpicks every article. Scripts from Qwen, visuals from CogVideoX.
All orchestrated by a custom pipeline he built. And if we hit subscribers,
We're open sourcing the whole thing. But today, we're talking about Matt Pocock skills.
wait, the repo with 108,000 stars? Yeah, I've seen that name floating around.
Exactly. It's not just another AI wrapper. It's a fix for a specific failure mode.
Which is that AI agents always misunderstand what you want.
Precisely. Matt calls it the grilling session. You force the agent to ask questions.
So instead of guessing, you make it interrogate you? That sounds painful.
It feels like work until you realize how much time it saves later. No misalignment.
Okay, but why not just use GSD or SpecKit? They seem to handle this process.
They own the process. They take control away from you. These skills are composable.
Small, adaptable blocks. You pick what you need. You don't get locked in.
Right? It's like Lego versus a pre-built model. You build the structure, not the other way.
I see. So the /grill with doc skill is the core of this philosophy?
It's the starting point. It adds documentation context to the grilling process.
So the agent knows your architecture before it starts writing code?
Exactly. It prevents the vibe coding trap where you get pretty but broken code.
Vibe coding. That's the term for guessing and hoping it works?
Yeah, it's fun until you have to debug a process you don't understand.
Matt's approach is about retaining control, keeping the engineer in the loop.
Yes, real engineering is hard. You can't automate the complexity away entirely.
So you use AI as a tool, not a replacement. That's the key distinction.
Absolutely. The skills are based on decades of engineering experience, not just hype.
And they work with any model. That's huge for future-proofing your workflow.
Right? You aren't tied to one vendor's ecosystem. You own your process.
How do you even install this? It sounds complex for a quick start.
Actually, it's just npx skills at latest add Matt Pocock/skills. Seriously, that's it.
Wait, no config files?
No son esquemas.
Just run it and pick skills?
Exactly. It asks about your issue tracker and doc storage. Then you're ready.
That's dangerously simple.
I'm suspicious.
What's the catch?
The catch is you have to actually do the engineering. It doesn't do the work for you.
It just structures the conversation. It forces clarity before implementation.
Yes, it turns vague ideas into concrete requirements through the grilling process.
So it's a communication protocol, not just a coding assistant.
Exactly. It bridges the gap between what you want and what the agent builds.
This changes how I think about AI tools. They need structure, not just power.
Power without structure is just chaos. These skills provide the scaffolding.
And because they're open source, we can hack on them. Make them our own.
That's the beauty of it. It's a living system, not a static product.
So, if you're tired of AI agents guessing wrong, try the grilling session.
Force the agent to ask questions. You'll be amazed at the clarity it brings.
It's not about faster coding. It's about right coding. That's the takeaway.
Right. Real engineering, not vibe coding. Keep your control, keep your sanity.
All right, that's all we got this week. If this blew your mind, come back next time.
We'll probably break it again. Original source is linked in the description.
And don't forget, if we hit subscribers, we're open sourcing this show too.
This was locally hosted. Until next time, stay curious.
Stay local, stay sharp. See you next episode.
Peace.
Let's go install those skills.
And start grilling.
Seriously, do the grilling. It's worth it.
Trust me on this one.
Okay, I'm convinced.
I'm installing it right now.
Good. Let me know if you break anything.
No promises.
But I'll try to be careful.
That's all we got. Thanks for listening.
Yeah. Thanks for tuning in.
Bye.
Bye.
Wait, did we say everything?
I think so. Let's wrap it up.
Okay, bye for real this time.
Real bye.
See you next time.
Stay curious.